Hello. I'm glad you're here. Most people don't break loudly. They break quietly. They wake up. They go to work. They smile on cue. But somewhere between the responsibilities and the expectations, something inside fractures. And no one notices. Not even them. They show up to the office, the classroom, the boardroom, family dinners and events, wearing the performance of being okay like a well-tailored suit. But beneath the weight of should, beneath the gravity of what everyone expects, something inside is splintering. It happens without permission. It happens without witnesses. And because you've gotten so good at hiding it, no one thinks to ask if you're okay anymore. Subscribe for your well-being, because this channel roots out those fractures. The ones that don't bleed. The ones that never quite heal. The ones you've been carrying alone for far too long. Let's talk about what we're really dealing with. According to the World Health Organization, depression and anxiety cost the global economy over $1 trillion per year in lost productivity. The American Psychological Association reports that 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress. And here's the part that should terrify us. The National Institute of Mental Health found that nearly 1 in 5 adults in the United States live with a mental illness. But here's what the data doesn't capture. The high-functioning sufferers. The ones who show up. Who performs. Who achieve. While quietly unraveling on the inside. The World Health Organization has officially recognized burnout as an occupational phenomenon. But burnout isn't just about work. It's about what happens when you spend years prioritizing everyone else's needs, while yours go unspoken. Here, we give names to the ghosts we carry. Burnout disguised as high achievement. The straight-A student who can't remember the last time they felt excited about anything. Anxiety masquerading as just being prepared. The person who triple-checks everything because their nervous system never learned what safe feels like. Loneliness that echoes loudest in a room full of people. The one everyone leans on, but who has no one to lean on themselves. Emotional exhaustion hidden behind a smile. The strong friend who's one breakdown away from completely shutting down. We're going to pull back the curtain on the strong one archetype. We'll explore the high cost of emotional neglect. What happens when childhood silence matures into adult exhaustion? And why the people who have it all together are often the ones suffering the most. Let me be clear about what this channel isn't. This isn't a motivational channel. We're not here to tell you to just think positive or hustle harder. This isn't a replacement for therapy. If you're in crisis, please reach out to a professional. Check out resources in the description. This isn't about fixing yourself in 10 easy steps. This is about recognition, early signs, and gaining control. It's about slowing down the machinery of your life long enough to notice what's splintering, what's still salvageable, and what was never broken to begin with. Here's what you need to know about healing. It doesn't begin with a frantic attempt to fix yourself. It begins with a radical realization. You were never broken. You were simply unheard. The exhaustion you feel, that's not weakness. That's your body finally trying to protect you. The emptiness, that's not failure. That's what happens when you've been giving from your empty cup for too long. The guilt when you rest, that's not laziness. That's years of conditioning telling you that your worth is tied to your output. And none of it, means something is wrong with you. It means you've been surviving in a system that wasn't built for your well-being. On this channel, we'll explore the psychology of high-functioning burnout, and why the most successful people are often the most exhausted. Why some people feel loneliest when surrounded by others, and what that says about how they learn to connect. The hidden cost of being the strong one, and why caretakers are the last to ask for help. What happens when your nervous system never learned to rest, and how to teach it safety again. Why guilt follows rest, and how to reclaim your right to simply exist without earning it. We'll reference real research from organizations like the World Health Organization, WHO, the American Psychological Association, APA, the National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH, leading trauma and burnout researchers. Because your experience deserves to be validated by science, not dismissed as just in your head. If you're tired of the mask, if you're tired of the explanations, if you're tired of being fine, welcome home. This is Unspoken Fractures. A space where your silence is finally allowed to speak. Where your exhaustion is met with understanding, not judgment. Where you don't have to perform to belong. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be healed to be here. You just have to be willing to stop carrying everything alone. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're ready to stop pretending. Drop a comment and tell me, what's the fracture you've been hiding? New videos every week. Because your well-being isn't optional. And your story deserves to be heard. Welcome to Unspoken Fractures.